A friend from up north asked me if I find time to meditate in the midst of all the chaos down here as we plan for the hurricane recovery. And honestly, if I sit still too long, I go to sleep. So you get used to following the trucks around the hills, interrupting the beautiful views with the random, "What in the world is that car towing?" The green trees, the Carolina blue skies, the sounds of diesel trucks and the smell. As debris moves all over the hills, it gets collected, and as we try to rebuild. One of the most important parts of life up here, though, one of the most important parts of any culture, is its music. Music soothes the savage beast, and when the hurricane was blowing through, I was actually sitting in my living room playing my guitar in the darkness by candlelight. One of the most important things about this culture, about living up here, is having family, having friends that gather together on the porch, gather together in churches, in the front lawns, tailgate parties, wherever we can find a spot, and just enjoy ourselves playing some music. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I guess I have found a little bit of therapy. Something about changing strings on guitars is very relaxing to me. Plus, it's nice at the end of the time that I actually have something that I've accomplished, something I can look at and say, on this day, I started and finished something. And that's important when you're surrounded by the debris that we are, when you know that cleanup is going to be a matter of years, if not longer. When you know that the mountains are never going to go back to the way they were before the storm. It's nice to have a little touchstone, something that's consistent, something to bring you peace, something to relax you, something that's unchanging.
Stop tying knots in your strings.
Well, it can't all be great. This is a very well-used Fender Concorde Dreadnought. It's got a Strat-style headstock, which some people think sets it apart, but it really was quite popular back in the 90s. You know, back in the 19s, where all the old people lived and played guitar. This was manufactured in Korea. It's really well put together. And despite the fact that it's got a lot of cosmetic issues, it really sounds good. All of the bracing is still intact. The frets are in good condition, and it sounds big. All 20 frets will just absolutely sing loud, and the resonance in it is really impressive with that spruce top on the mahogany body, rosewood fingerboard, mahogany neck. It's a good guitar. It's a durable guitar, and it's way too big for the Miniguitarsociety. So you may ask yourself, why is it on my table? And what does this have to do with mountain music? And what the heck was that car towing? I'm getting there, but first I got to tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young man that played guitar, and his friend said, once you meet a girl, you're going to have to put this guitar stuff away. Well, he met a girl. He met a girl that likes to play guitar and can sing. And she's the program director of the Junior Appalachian Musicians. Which brings us back to the Fender Concorde. You see, the Junior Appalachian Musicians programs in various counties throughout the Appalachian Mountains meet in different places. They meet in churches, they meet in libraries, and basically they work on teaching students 4th grade and up, including their family members, to play the fiddle, 3-finger banjo, guitar, mandolin, bass, singing, dance, dulcimers. They offer classes on different days, and they even try to arrange transportation for folks. This guitar was given to me to fix up for that program. And it's an honor to be able to do that, to treat a guitar like it's your own, to try to get it in the best shape possible so you can put it in the hands of another player. You want to make sure that the fret ends are smooth, as is the edge of the fretboard, so it's easy to play, less likely to damage their hands, because You want them to continue to have music as an expression of what they think and what they feel. It's one thing to smooth the frets out, but it's another thing after you do that to go back and polish them, because you want the instrument to look as nice as you can. It may be used, but it's new to them, and it can be a special thing, a lifelong friend. I've got guitars that I've had ever since I started playing. To put them in the hands of a young person and have them be able to take them home and keep them, you just want to make sure to condition that fretboard, to treat the wood, to make sure that there are no snags with the rags that you run over it. Just put it in the best shape possible. Graphite the nuts so hopefully it'll stay in tune. And then, of course, comes the restring. Light strings for young players. You don't want to make it any more difficult for them than it can be. And of course, you don't tie knots in the strings, so it'll be easy for them to learn how to change the strings on their own. And then, of course, you've got to take it for a test drive. And you always have to tune during test drives. There it went. That's all my hands have got today. Time to go back to minis. And now it's ready to go to the hands of a student and hopefully bring more music to these mountains. Go with grace. So there are a lot of people out there in Facebook land that are concerned that we may not have enough supplies or anything like that with the rain and the travel ban and all that kind of stuff going on. And I want to assure you that yes, of course I have batteries. I just don't have the same priorities everybody else does.
Of course, I'm not going to waste my batteries in a tuner. That would be ridiculous.
Rockies, you'd think I'm in the jungle, but no, I'm in my driveway.